Is it in there? I'm looking for my access to my brain, because the brain, your brain, will eat away with you if you don't have good feeding and nutrition for it. Diet and nutrition play a significant role in supporting your mental health. Balanced in your diet is so important. Look, when I was younger, I was told by my mother, and it's so true, everything in moderation. Now, she was a nurse, and if you can get that moderation, if you have a little bit of everything, to have good nutrient-rich foods such as whole grains or, say, proteins, healthy fats, fruits, and even vegetables, they are your friends. In fact, a recent study I've seen with regard to pregnancy, a little caveat here, shows that if a pregnant mom is eating good vegetables, you're giving your baby and child the appetite to want vegetables. That solves a lot of problems. Then there's omega-3 fatty acids. If you incorporate these sources of fatty acids into your diet, such as salmon, mackerel, and the like, it's going to help you with your mental health diet. You've got flaxseeds and walnuts. These are good things too, because omega-3s have been linked to improved mood and cognitive function. Of course, we need some energy in the pack. Complex carbohydrates, choosing them means that whole grains like legumes and vegetables are going to regulate your blood sugar levels, providing sustainable and good energy. But it's not only that. Proteins are your friend too. Yes, you want to bulk up. Well, maybe you should bulk up mentally, because proteins include lean proteins that are good for you. Sources such as poultry, they say beans as well, lentils, tofu, and Greek yogurt are good things. Now, you don't have to eat them all together, but certainly if you pop one of them in the pot for each and every meal, you're going to be right on the road to goodness. But with all of that, despite everything, externally you're going to take in toxins. So we need antioxidant rich foods. These are seen in berries and kale, spinach, colored vegetables, and protein from these antioxidants give your brain cells protection from oxidative stress. Now, that's what you can eat. But what about the things you should not eat and should avoid, even though we're trying to moderate our diet? Limiting our sugar. And of course, processed foods. I liken it to walking into a supermall and seeing all these packages and colors. This is the marketing. But if you look past the packages, you'll see that the foods are not necessarily those colors or shapes even. And they're certainly not called that name or brand. So why do we need them? Well, it's because they're covering up what's in them. So look towards the fruit and vegetable stall and you'll see a lot of them are loose. You've got bananas and apples and oranges and pears. You've got potatoes and carrots and lentils. So by reducing your consumption of sugary snacks, those with all the wrappers on them, and highly processed foods, those that you need to put in the microwave for a long time, they will contribute to mood swings and energy crashes. So you get spiked up and this is great, I feel great, I'm hyper, I can run, and down again. There's no nutrition in them. Whereas if you gradually go up with this fruit and veg type of meal, it's much better. And what does fruit and veg give you? Well, if they're natural, they're coming from the ground, which means they've had precipitation on them. That gives them juice of water. And if you stay hydrated and drink plenty of this water throughout your day, you're going to keep your mood at a level. Remember, our mood is emotional. It can wave up and down, peaks and troughs, just like the sea. So we can control it. But our outward projection can be a lot more manually if we can control our moods. And we control that by checking out our foods. Get it? There's a rhyme there somewhere. Anyway, moderate caffeine intake. Now, caffeine is fantastic. Coffee, cool, early in the day, no problem. But if you have excessive caffeine consumption, this can actually contribute to anxiety and disrupt your sleep patterns, even if you're taking it many hours before you go to bed. So by doing that, you're giving yourself a chance to sleep well, which allows you to regulate your digestive system as well. Then if you include prebiotic and probiotic foods, which are rich in, say, the likes of garlic or onions and bananas, maybe kefir and sauerkraut or yogurt, these support your gut health. Now, what about your gut? Trust your gut, you've heard that one. Well, certainly do, because more recent evidence has shown that what you eat and what's in your gut is very much linked neurologically to your brain. So Therefore, what you feel like eating or what you eat to make you feel is always going to change your brain span over time. Pretty good. Be mindful. Be very mindful about what you eat. What you put into your body will make you what you want to become. We all want great things. It's very tough out there. There is no doubt about it. There's so many external things. But remember, every time you walk down the street and you see people with wrappers or envision them putting things in the bin, if you look into the rubbish bin, you'll find copious amounts of ingredients displayed on packages. They're putting in ingredients, there's chemicals, there's things to make you want to buy them again, to make you thirsty, to buy more drinks. But in reality, you've got food and drink and your fruits and your vegetables and all your natural things that grow from the ground. Have more of those and balance them off. That doesn't mean to say you can't have a good time and you can't eat fun stuff. You can, for its moderation. After all, our mental health will go up and down. We are only human beings. There are external forces, people and projects and events that will make us happy and sad. We get emotional. We get locked into sport or music or actors or movies or politics or whatever else, religion. And these things certainly become and feed into our identity. But if we can regulate ourselves as much as we can with our diet and our intake, we're giving ourselves a chance to be able to have a fair reflection on all of those aforementioned things, which means you will be able to regulate yourself over the longer term and feel better, and others will want to be around you too. Now, for now, and then, and before, and next, thank you for watching. Also, please watch more